Disco Elysium. Alrighty. What do we have for our fearless team today? Let us see how much trouble we can get into. I do love the background graphics for this game. Now, the number of reviewers have talked about it being like a hand-painted illustrations, things like that, which, you know, I could. I guess I can see that. Now these airships above, you know, they don't actually look like what we would think of as dirigibles or something. They look like helicopters. But maybe that's just like local transport. And then off in the distance, that must be the pale coming through. Got to get a hold of some of that pale aged alcohol and see how good it actually is. Oh, yep, sorry. I'll stop looking at the loading screen. All right, what do we got? All right, gorgeous little game here. All right, what have we got? Thank you very much for the view. Alrighty, what do we got? We have, what is up with this stuff here? Let's see what systems we have. Joyce's info on the lynching. So we did go talk to Joyce before. Get the whole story from Titus. Convince them. A cell, sync the signs with Noid, Raver start a nightclub, solve the egghead puzzle, spirit is eternal, armor pieces. I want to go ahead and get that guy. Where can I get a working weapon? Excellent question. Who has weapons? Oh, there is another guy, isn't there? Hold on. There's another guy. Let's go talk to... let's go talk to that guy out there. It's about 8 o'clock. Got about an hour to kill before, you know, I can go into my room and go to sleep and get another night of really weird whatchamacallits. Welcome to the stream. I just started actually. Just doing a little bit of setup and I just got started. So I didn't miss anything at all. Well, what's Kuno up to?
Fuck, this Kuno okay?
Oof, this guy. I want to ask some more questions about the crime scene. I want to discuss the body with you. No. I don't get anything except pie them. Nope, I'm off. All right. Some of that just may be the effect of my microphone, because I don't think in my head anyway I feel quite so bass heavy. But, you know, if I get up close to the microphone and really accentuate the lower registers, it can sound a little more bassy, but it's not, I don't actually feel that bad. I am, however, mulling over a cough drop, so hopefully I can eliminate too many interruptions from explosive breathing, as it were. Let's go talk to this guy one more time.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Yeah, I do kill the hanged man. Let's change the topic. Really? That's it? Okay, fine. Not much to do with him. Let's go talk to Mr. Meathead. There is still a box on the other side of him that I can't get to, which kind of irritates me. It's probably got like $5 in coins in it.
The unpromising race pupil return.
Race classifications, really? No. Alright, let's see. Running out of people to talk to. Oh, whoa, let's see. Let's pop our heads back in here. Stuff and more stuff. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. I think they mean logistics data, but two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Mundi, Krad, and even Ilmara, and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuran, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. I think I've actually done this one before. Yep, I have. Okay. Taking a look at the note. Remember Leo. Everart Shoes. Special Whirling Borscht. Water Everart's Plants. Sweep office floor. More banners. I thought this was code when I first read it, but if it's actually just instructions to that Leo guy, then I've done the special whirling borscht. I don't understand what that is. Everart Shoes. What do Everart Shoes have to do with anything? Everart's Plants. They said they're all done. Okay. Close the drawer. Invest another dime in a payphone. Not much to do here. Okay, fine. Doesn't even let me waste my money doing that. Wait a second. Whoa. Slow it down there. Hop, skippy, jumpy guy. This thing now has a green thing outside of it, which indicates it could be looked at. The basement door. Alright, we'll go down and take a look at that in a minute. Oh, that's a green thing. Alright. Oh, what's over here? Box. He's having thoughts. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. What? It's just a box I can't open? I can't even interact with? It just clicks at me? Well, that's a dumb box. Hey dude, what's up?
Hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting.
Okay, I'm off. That's a long greeting. All right. And coffee. Still lukewarm. Go up, talk to the fat man. There's another thought. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... What is it then? He's got plants. This guy. Can I go over there? Is that a window? What is that? Let's talk to this dude again.
Mr. Dubois, every worker.
Every worker is an organ in the great state organism of war. Also looks just like me.
Why the hell not? Now, how can I help you today?
I'm reconsidering opening that door. Wait, I did it, Everard. I turned it off. What? Looks like you confused. The shady brew. You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. It had alcohol in it. Now there's no alcohol. Did I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call. I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative. I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm going to let the world surprise me. I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Perhaps it will host... Thank you for the hosting. Perhaps it will help me somehow. A fantastic change of heart. Harry, he rubs his nose. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key. Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss? Let's talk about my lost gun. My best men are tracking it down. Some kids saw some other kids running away with it. Some folks said a paranoid schizophrenic might have it. Leads are being checked, Harry. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost gun in one sentence? Don't worry. It's just a lead. It'll probably turn out to be nothing. A few more things regarding Joyce. Great. You want to bounce something off your old friend Mr. Clare, right? Seemed genuinely pleased. Well, let's hear it, Harry. I told Joyce that I met you. It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we talked about, it's absolutely fine. Why haven't you let her in to see you? If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator. He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that. Okay, let's talk about something else. What's on my mind? Your shoes, actually. I'm not exactly sure where your shoes ended up. All right, might talk again later. See you soon, Deborah dear. The big man raises his hand in farewell. Just kidding, but not too much. Right you are, big man. Let's moose. Let's mosey on out of this place. Make like a duck and get the flock out of here. Alrighty, what do we have here? Go talk to Manana, load a firearm. Open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Everard has promised to give you info on the case in return. Feels kind of shady, but it opens up maybe something. Still, nothing. That is a dumb box. Or a dumb detective. In my case, probably both. Alright, so we're going to mosey on over here, and I did see that that lower gate-ish place was now a thing to look at. There's no other way to get down here, though, is there? I'll stick my head in the guard shack. I think that's the same stuff as before. That is the same stuff as before. Okay. here, in there. Medicine box. Nope. Talk to our good buddy Manana. Alright, Manana, old buddy, old pal. Come and talk to me about what's on your mind.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Everard says you have a key to a door. A key, huh? He runs his fingers through his mustache. What door is this key supposed to open? I don't know. Some whistleblowers, I think. Ah, say no more. I got you. He taps the side of his nose, a little wink. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too, he nods. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Where did you get the key from? Oh, the janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. His gaze wanders off into the distance. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? He doesn't wait for your answer. To feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person? When he'll be home? He shakes his head. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am. Who you are. What we are fighting for. The man takes a big sip from his flask. Rhetoric. He means he's not going to tell you because don't know. Doesn't know, but he will shoot mouth with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys? Los Hardys, he smiles. They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Persevere, the rule of law, and all that. Except it's Everard's law. He takes a swig from his flask. But really, they're just like you. Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes? Rhetoric. Come on, he's just trying to keep the peace. Okay, let it go. Why are you striking? We're negotiating our share. Your share. Aye, he seems pleased with himself. So, not wages or pensions or this stuff. They already covered. Shouldn't you be more grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here have. Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece. Oh, okay. How large a share would you like? All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board so they could take part in the decision-making process. This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in Southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist. The boss man, Everard. What can you tell me about him? I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you met him. He shrugs. In my eyes, he's a capable organizer and a decent businessman. What does bossing the union entail, anyway? I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own. You mean corruption. By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. That does seem lavish to me. He is reasonably lavish. Sure, that's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all. Not you, you would like to say, but then there's that weasel door. This man is political theory and it has not failed him today. Are you a communist? No, he pauses to think for a moment. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying, I want it all to myself, is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are, I can't, and I shouldn't. You shouldn't take what's not yours. Then how can anything ever be mine? But that's okay. We don't have to agree. The prairie is wide enough for all of us. You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation. Sure. I've had the necessary free time. He spreads his arms wide, using the reach to show how much time he has. Fortunately, there's always time. Composure. The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. 10 XP, and I got some money. Haha. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code. Itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends, and no, the trousers from what's his face by the dead body, the former dead body. No, I didn't buy those trousers yet. Oh, Kuno. No, I didn't buy them from Kuno. The other guy has scratchy trousers for sale too. The shady type down by the truck. Whatchamacallit? Truck. Traffic jam. That's what I was looking for. So no itchy trousers, no fawn trousers. Maybe I am a boyadero. No. I could. No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide, yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider if need be. An endless torrent of time. Well, good talking to you. Gotta run. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Well, did I pick up any bottles? Go check them in, see if I did. And I suppose I could spend 15 bucks on buying pants from that dude, and then insert my bottles, get 20 cents. Wow. Not even gonna read that dialogue. Well, I'm gonna spend 20 bucks on a room for the night. And then, or go down and sleep in a fisherman shack thing. What else we got? Anything? No. Okay, basement door. Let's go check out the basement door. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine on... Ruined and destroyed room? Actually, I've never actually been in the room. Oh, wait. What's that over there? How do I even get to over there? Over there is... Oh, by the apartments. Wow, that means I could jump up here, but then I can not get over there. Okay, I gotta go all the way around. Ah, that's lame. Okay, let's truck around that way. Kuno S is still out there. Jeez. Snowing, kid. Get inside. Can't down ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Can't down rich back cowboys long, go on, run all night, go on, run all day. They sing this song, doo-dah day. Oh, alright. Door. The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from the sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head. Press your ear against the door. Someone is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off. And the sound of dishes clinking together. The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here. Better report back to Everard. Knock on the door. No answer. I know you're in there. No answer. Well, use Manana's key to unlock the door. The key stops midway in the lock. Something's blocking its path. Not a sound is coming from the apartment. The tenant's key is in the lock, interfacing says. In that case, leave. As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes, someone's definitely home. Maybe it's a good thing you didn't get to open the stranger's door. Go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened. Oh, okay. All the way around. You find the place most distant on the map and make me go all the way around Robin Hood's barn in order to get there. Thanks, buddy. Game designer, dude. Could have made this a little shorter. Besides, I like my ruined and destroyed room. It's got a tub. And a busted window. And more stuff. Seriously, this game. I'm gonna walk all the way around here. My feet are getting tired just thinking about it. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. I have the same thought when I walk in here every time, buddy. More tired, probably. Alright. Let's see if we can jump over there. Or at least sprint. No? Well, practically speaking, that's very practical. Let's go and talk to Everard. Come on, Everard. Cough it up. Everard about the weasel.
Every worker. To hell with it. Every worker is white. Now, what can I do for you today?
Dude, you fucked up. You waited too long. The weasel came back, and now you can't open the door I asked you to open. Big man looks you in the eye. Everard forgives you, Harry. A wide smile crosses his face. Don't cry, my boy. It's going to be all right. I'm still going to tell you about the murder. That's just the way I am. Benevolent. I thought I had more time. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who killed who and why. He pretends to roll up his sleeves. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it. By now, I'm sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps. Listening? Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries. Our victim? He nods gravely. Well, I didn't have to say that in the tone, didn't I? A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they sent hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire. Sorry, I had to mute there for a second because I'm coughing. I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Zaramirizia, Saram, Jesus, Sarah Miriza. Yeah, Sarah Miriza. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Hold on, you have a village elephant? No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real. Go on. It's making me cough already. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. He laughs. Wait, they move the container? Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. His face turned serious. The killers, the company hired. I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. He shakes his head. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees. How did he end up hanging from that tree? Harry, what you need to realize is we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough, and we push back. And when we do, he raises his finger, we push to kill. Well, who exactly did the pushing? There's a militant wing inside the Union, a group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. That sounds a bit like organized crime. They're like you, idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen, and if they already have, well, punishment must follow. Again, that sounds like organized crime. You believe they killed the hanged man? One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him, he chuckles. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. It's organized crime. Are you not afraid that we're going to arrest them? Oh, no, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in, he chuckles. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. Empathy. If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. Logic. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error? Anyway. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew. Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins. He misspelled that one too. And named the group after himself. He starts laughing. Gotta love his initiative. What more can you tell me? Who's second in command? Who's the most violent? Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders, real whatever happened. I'm sure they only had the best interests of Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. He's betting on them being useless to you. Everard, I've met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me? But of course. It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk. You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say. Also, Harry, here's 5 real. He holds out a banknote. Wait, why are you giving it to me? I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real. Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it. I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. He pockets the bill. But I am willing to share information. Was there anything else? There was a bullet in the hangman's head. So they shot him? He sounds pleasantly surprised. Yes, someone shot him in the head before they hanged him. How odd, the man shrugs. I don't know what to say, Harry. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire. What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my favorite policeman, Harry. My favorite policeman, too. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. He slams his fist on the desk. That's their M.O. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates. So you think the security contractor organized the scabs? You said it, Harry. Hell. The fist lands on the desk again. One of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. The name of the company is Crenell this time. It might have been Sediment before. Of course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. You mentioned a lawyer girl. Oh, Liz is a bright one. He grins broadly. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy, but hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Alrighty. Good talk. Talk later. Was it good talk? He leans back suddenly worried. I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also want you to find your gun. Great sadness comes over him. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. What do you mean, yet? Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left, he says, slowly shaking his head. I want to, but I just can't. A man of the left? So you have to be a social democrat? He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs, everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me? What would this entail? Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get the 2 little signatures on this piece of paper. Pulls out an envelope, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. What are the signatures for? I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. He grins broadly. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. You mean the fishing village? Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast where all the men have drowned in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place. Doesn't have that Union attitude. And what will happen to the current occupants? They're just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings, right next to a fancy new youth center designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out into the street? Are you 100% sure that no one's going to end up homeless? Am I? The big man shakes his head in disbelief. Harry, these people. Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. We're going to build a youth center there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbor. He means it. Well, let's see. If I take the task, I'm trying to get people to sign to get out of their houses, and I'm gonna probably not complete that task because that's not actually something I really believe in, is it? So who's he gonna ask the signatures from? Well, all right. If I happen to be there, I can ask them. White envelope. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, he hands you an open white envelope. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. He runs his hand through his thin hair. Fingers through his thin hair. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again? Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. I'm at these parties. Can you ask them to cooperate with me? But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk. You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say. Also, Harry, here's 5 real. Was that a banknote? Again, why are you trying to give it to me? I'm not giving you anything. 5 real only. Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it. I don't need it. Oh, I wasn't offering it with you. Well, $5 each time, huh? I could try lying, but I should go away and then come back. Okay. Leave. Leave, leave, leave. 2 signatures for Everard. Whole story from Titus. Let's go talk to Titus. Interact with something. What? This. Interact. Oh, look at the zoning plan. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. Visual calculus. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite. Try to find cool cubic pyrite. Thanks, conceptualization. Let's try to find a loophole in the deal. There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door. Wait, what are the ramifications of this? Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out. This is terrible. Poor people. Can't I do something? Well, you could trick Everhart. Get some random people to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will already be concluded. That's pretty smart. Put the documents back in the envelope. All right. Got a lot of drugs on me. Should probably think of doing something with them. How's the old researching going? I have no researching going on, do I? I can forget something. But what do I want to forget? What have I used the least of? Rhetoric, conceptualization, volition, perception's kind of boosty. Logic, I have a -1 in logic from something. -1 logic, +2 volition. Magnesium powder receptacle, magnesium receptacle glands. Well, it's almost kind of cool. But I don't know about the volition thing. Advanced race theory, learning cap, conceptualization, fair weather, hand-eye coordination, golden ear. I get some bonuses from that. Encyclopedia, nothing is familiar. Wompty Dompty Dom Center. I'm at -2 in Encyclopedia, but if I got Encyclopedia things, I would get 10 XP each time. Oh, I could probably boost that somehow. 15th Indo Tribes. This one I can forget. Alright, forget that one. And so now I have an empty spot, which I could use to train something. White Morning. Date of birth generator. Wasteland of reality. And a really long research time, 20 hours. But I'm about to go to bed here, so hopefully that'll do it overnight. Let's just try the Wasteland of this one. More precarious world. Nope, Wasteland. Internalize that puppy. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. Sound like radiation, like a Geiger counter. Did I talk the door down? Talk the door down? Which one? The one I opened with the key? Or you mean rhetoric checks or something? Oh, the container door. No, I didn't try that one yet. I mean, I did try it once and I didn't go back to try it. Big dude here. Anything new from him?
Right to work! Right to work!
Oh, no, I don't. Can't talk to anybody else. Look in the window. I did this one before. Yeah. Man from Help Doll. One of those damn fool books. Just wouldn't listen. Imagine that. Something more stubborn than you. Oh, hard to believe. I mean, hard to conceive of, yes. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Come back over here and I was gonna talk to the Hardy Boys, that was it. Hold on. I'm only moderately stubborn. I prefer to think of it as focused. That's it, focused. Hey, lady.
I've got nothing to say.
Oh, fine. All right, let's put on some clothes that say authority. I am the authorities. Well, you know, focus. That's it. -1 authority. Nope. 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 I like the steel boots. I like that part. Esprit de corps. Don't have my other dude here. Perception, Inland Empire. That's the weird things. Esprit de corps. Black coat. Conceptualization. I don't have anything that says authority. Really. Electrochemistry. 8-eyed Terratorn tie. Kingdom of Conscience. Drama. -1 authority. Oh, there's stuff that says minuses for authority. Visual calculus. Interesting. I don't think I've ever worn this thing. Pain threshold. +1 empathy. Let's try that. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Conceptualization. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's at least put on good freaking gravy. This guy looks terrible in these clothes. Alright. Disco ass blazer. No. Perception, Inland Empire. Oh, wow. This is all terrible stuff. Okay. Alright, Hardy boys, let's talk to me.
It's you again. What is it?
Need a rhetoric to open this, and then I'll actually get something. Me and Everard talked. He promised you'd cooperate. Oh, so you wouldn't talk to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you? He spits. Is that it, lawman? And what's going to happen if we don't? Little guy leans forward. You going to go and tell on us? Yeah, I know Discord sucks. Trust me. You gonna go and tell on us? Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right? Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, capo. He clears his throat and declares, hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you? Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader. Kind of like me. It would take an army to bend Titus to its will, but having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect. I have so got to train this sucker. Oh, I got rhetoric again. I got a rhetoric check opened up again. 72%. Do I have anything that improves rhetoric? Rhetoric. Any clothing? I don't know. Let me take a quick look. Anything. Put on the pants of rhetoric speaking. No. How much is my rhetoric boosted by anyway? Anything? Nothing. Oh, that's lame. Is rhetoric under here? +1 for something. Okay. What about items? Can I smoke something? Drink something? Improve my rhetoric? Motorics and psyche. Intellect, health. Physique. Psyche. Got a couple things to improve psyche. Nothing improves rhetoric? It's like a talky thing. This is all clothing things. Drama. Well, shucks. Esprit de corps. Okay, well, I guess that's it. All right.
It's you again. What is it?
Shit. Frack. Anyway. Well, that didn't work. I do not understand. They are just stupid, probably. Too stupid to understand the arguments. Maybe the lieutenant could do it for you. You guys are always telling me they're good, and then they aren't. Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me. Can I? All those ideas look really bad. Oh, you don't like these arguments? Let's see you come up with your own then. Come on, everyone's waiting. Where are they? Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding. not. I'm failing. Drama. Whatever. Just do the fiddle thing, sire. It'll be artistic. And if you've already done it, do it again. Play an imaginary fiddle. Okay, man. It's clear you're being played like a fiddle. No, we fucking aren't, asshole. Glenn jumps in shouting, no one's fiddling anyone in here. No, no, Glenn, I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me? You promised there would be good options. Where are they? Oh, so you want more good options. Here we go. So good. Jesus Christ. Good Lord, what is happening to me? Yeah, what is happening to you? He inspects you. Your eyes are bulging and your face drooping down your skull. Are you on narcotics? At least he put the fucking fiddle down. I've seen this before, Titus. Addict cops. They got access to confiscated drugs and then they start experimenting. You better not OD in our booth, cop. Make sure you get out of here before you keel over. Shit. I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery, tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop. Yeah, well, fuck you too, internal voice in my head. Alright. That didn't work. Okay. Time for stupid play of the game thing here. What do I do now? Jesse? Diesel? Cat. Oh. Cat's typing on the keyboard. Alrighty. There's a bottle. I see a bottle. Snack on his bottle. Oh, that's just low. Going around the bar stealing bottles. Shoot. Well, I can go upstairs and I can read for a little bit, then go to bed because that's gonna be at 9 o'clock. One night overnight. Let's try that. Oh wait. Oh crap. Dumbass. Gotta go back and like pay the guy for the room. Unless, oh, deep voice time. Unless I take your advice and I go take the free room and I go buy some stuff instead. Oh, I'm going to go buy some stuff. So I'm going to do that. Fine. Make you happy? Deep voice time. Sorry, he does it much deeper than that. A deep and gravelly voice where he just kind of rasps out the words like you just do not know what he's going to say next. I can barely do that one. I need more gravel. Alright, let's go buy a game or something like that. Come back and use the free room. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go over here to the bookstore. See if is it open yet? Yeah, it's still open. Okay, till 9 o'clock. Yeah, that guy sounds like he gargles with rock salt. Alright. There was a game on this table that looked interesting. How much? $12. $25. These are freaking expensive games. Shit. Let's go try at least the stupid book over here. Oh, wait. Why is this bumping a light on me now? Why is it? There's nothing in this that is active. Why is it lit up? Am I supposed to use something in here? Well, that was lame. Alright. Do any of the books call out to me? I can pain threshold. Jeez. I want to buy the Helm Dollar Man book. I don't want to buy the Helm Dollar Man book. I really don't. If I spend $9 on that, I got $23. No. I only want to buy the game over here. If I buy the game, suzerainty game, $12 or $25 for the Weirall game. Let's buy the cheap game. I don't have $25. I almost have $25. Do I want to make just a couple more bucks and then come back? Wonder who I can bribe with that We're All game. Okay. Can't sell anything to a lady. Maybe I can sell something at the pawn shop. Let's try that. If it's still open. Okay. All right. Rock salt it is. All right. Come on. Where's the door to this place? There we go. Buy it. Sell some stuff. What do I got to sell? What's over here? Did I even open that before? I did not even open that before. Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Helmdall burning. This guy's terrible. Sniff the t-shirt. Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin. Sniffing is okay, says the shopkeep, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy. You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about? How much you selling this t-shirt for? 2 real. That's very cheap for a printed t-shirt that's still in pretty good shape. Couldn't you just give it to me for free then? But why? Because perhaps I could repay you in some other way. I deal in goods, not services. Physical instrument, shivers, and -2 authority. $2. Let's go. Welcome to Helmdall, officer. Okay, that was funny. Let's put on the red t-shirt. Physical instrument. Shivers. That's right, baby. What else have I got that gives me shivers? Savoir faire and minus electrochemistry. Something else gave me shivers. I know it did. This thing? No, pain threshold. Shivers. There's shivers. Scented scarf. Visual calculus. Logic. Nothing else for shivers. Esprit de corps. Have I got 2 black coats? Huh. I didn't know I had 2 black coats. Huh. Oh, wait. A +1 in shivers. Absolutely. Put that sucker back on. My shivers is all the way up to +3. Ooh. I have no idea what shivers does. Yep. It's, yeah. Okay. Yeah, likewise. Yeah, likewise. And then Rose, definitely likewise. All right, let's see what I can sell with this guy so that I can go buy a. I can't buy my shirt. Go buy more stuff when I wanted to go buy a We're All game.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I have something else to sell. Check my pockets. What can I sell? Why do I want to try to sell this shot put ball? It always shows up under here. The gun, photo of a happy couple, blue medicinal spirit. If I sell it, then that's actually one of the open tasks I've got now to close out. Figurine, no. No, no, absolutely no. That's a good die. Anti-wheeler, I'll die. So basically, I could sell the gun, which basically just puts me right about where I was before. Pawn that sucker. And now I got like 23 bucks, exactly where I was before. Photo of a happy couple. I don't want to do that. Could. A couple bucks there, a couple bucks there. Pen. No, that's enough. I don't have anything else to sell at the moment. Okay. $24.94. Just a few cents left to go. Oh, all right. Cabinet. Big light. Don't need that. Don't need this other thing. All right. Still need just a few more cents, and then I can go buy that game. I don't know what to do with the game exactly, but hey, give it a try. If they're selling it in there for a reason, and I've got a pawn player thingy for it. Playing piece for it, not pawn player thing. That sounded dumb. All right, what do we got? Let's go over here and stay in the cheap house. Maybe I'll find some bottles on the way. Not finding much. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the trap. I'd go check the trap. Poor things. No phasmid. Weak and unhealthy. Well, there's probably no food in there. That's probably why they're all dying. Let's go check that other trap as long as we're over here, this side of the lake. Am I lost again? Looks like I'm lost again. Don't do much without Kimmy has some funny insights to everything. Okay, well, I was just gonna... Okay. That's true. He has a... But almost I'd rather go check the trap when he's not around because he's always like being really sarcastic at me about this trap. Alright, let's try this one. Come on, check the trap. A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things again. Seriously? Well, I checked the traps. Find someone else to sign the document. Hey, I know I might be able to sign that document. Come here, drunk guys. You guys are all out here getting your drink on. Come over and sign this document. I didn't think I was being that naughty.
Tequila sunset.
Huh. Could you and your pals sign this document? What's it about? Waves his hand apathetically. I'll let my hand address the situation. Maybe you heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Looks around. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it. Yes, I have this green ape pen. All right. He grabs the pen and paper and carefully scribbles on the dotted line next to Lillian's signature. Idiot Doom Spiral. I need at least 2 signatures on the document. Hey, Abs! He shouts to the mumbling drunkard next to him. Hey, Abs! Man looks around. Don't you call Abigail. I need you to sign this document right here. He waves the paper and pen in front of the man's face. It's important. Don't call her. His trembling hand catches the paperwork. He lays it out on his knee and starts writing slowly. The handwriting is almost illegible due to his shaky hands. His friend grabs the document and admires it. Don't just call Abs. Great job, Abs. Nailed it. Can I have the pen back too? Don't know if I mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman, and as a businessman, I'm going to keep the pen for my trouble. He nods confidently. No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you have. My favorite is the gun he lost. You've done a great service to the village, to the RCM, and to Revachol. Hey guys, we're heroes! He waves his hand erratically to the other guys. About fucking time, man. I've done my duty. He brings his hand up to his head for a salute. Don't call Abigail. He snorts and takes a swig from his bottle. The bottle is empty. Anything else this merry band of adventurers can do for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious-looking document of yours? His face lightens up. I think I saw a mailbox near the plaza. Mailbox. A few more questions first. Okay, what's on your mind? Sorry for being... Oh, shoot. I don't want to do stories of this guy. Seriously? No. Be seeing you. Well, got part of something done. What did I get done? Lost something. Put the envelope in the mailbox. Got something. Interact with it. You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and zoning plan is in the addendum. It's signed by Idiot Doom Spiral and someone called Don't Want You to Call Abigail, apparently. Put the documents back in the envelope. That's close enough. Abigail. Oh, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 400 children, crops in the field. I've been through some sad times, been through some bad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. Oh, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Probably should have a dog in it if it's going to be something to do with country western song. What's this? Intricate heat engine, pleasant warmth. Old science fiction magazines, an almanac from 39. One sec. Sorry guys, I am now back. Help my spouse in with some groceries and give myself a small piece of chocolate while I was at it, which isn't helping my voice any because I was going to do the shivers thing. Don't know about the don't know about the drunk thing. I have to work on that. Shivers. A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. Listen. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm. What is this place to you? Fuck you, Shivers. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here. Waves crash into the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. This could have been you. This could still be you. A down on his luck nobody trying to survive. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. Outside, the howl of the wind is picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice. Look under the floorboards! You're killing me, Shivers. I've been here before? One of my guns down there or something. Let's see what's there. Floorboards? Floorboards? Let's look out the window. You see the waves, the sea, a church, and a mirror. A cool mirror. Ah, electrochemistry. Sheesh, the mirror. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression. I could try this. That one's locked. Electrochemistry. 8%? You have got to be kidding me. No, let the mirror be for now. But I can crank up the electrochemistry check so I can put some more points towards it. I have to see what I can do on that front. Yeah, you were just waiting for me to crap out on that one, weren't you? Look under the floorboards. How do I look under the floorboards? It's not selectable. Wait, what's this? On the table you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. Is shaving the right call? The water reflects back a vague image of your face. What do you mean, no? I want to shave, right? Sure. I'll shave off that beard. A vague image of your face, nose bulbous and red. What, did you shave? What does this happen? My hand's so shaky I cut my throat? Oh, jeez. Hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. Time to shave, get those mutton chops off. Hey, I've got something that actually gives me a boost to hand-eye coordination, I think. Oh. How bad do I look? I look pretty goddamn awful. I look like a zombie. I'm not shaving yet. I'm going to think about it. Fine. I got a bed. Let me go outside. See if I can see something underneath. My perception is all crappy because I... I didn't shave. Come on. You're still up? Yes. I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older. Tell me about it. She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit. My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. She smiles. What's trouble in your mind? Well, I've asked her all these questions before. What is in the fishing village? We almost don't exist. A non-place. This place is pornographically poor. The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance. The woman smiles cryptically. That doesn't make any sense. It's okay, she calms you. What matters is that we're still around, still living our lives. Even in pornographic poverty, we make do. At least those who remain. She falls silent, turns to look over her shoulder. As though looking for someone. Right, there's another topic. And I'm off. I'm going to go walk around and see if I can get over on the shore side and look under this place. I look over here. Can I see under the shack? Is there anything to see under the floorboards? No. Let's put on something here. Hold on. That's what can increase my perception. Anything? Perception is at -2. No wonder I can't see a single stupid thing. -1 perception, +2 encyclopedia. That gives me encyclopedia checks. +1 perception. There's a empathy and a hand-eye coordination if I want to shave somebody, like myself. Conceptualization. Physical instruments. Kingdom of conscience. Drama. Electrochemistry. Volition and Inland Empire. Visual calculus. How much should I get for these guys? Perception. -1 perception. Oh yeah, let's put something else on. Okay, perception is up to... where'd it go? Oh, it even tells you what's boosting it. Huh. But I don't have any perception. What happened there? Just went up to net 0? Esprit de corps, or the black coat gives me shivers. Let's try that one instead. Logic instead of this hat. It's a -1 perception again, so put on some other hat. Alright, let's try that. This stuff, no. This stuff, no. No drugs. Okay. Tools. Physique, morale, motorics. Nope. Okay. Well, perception ain't great, but at least it's better than it used to be. Alright, come on. Let's go in this house. Enter the shack. I already did that, didn't I? Alright. Floorboards? Is he having a thought? Oh, I have a thought. Floorboards. They creak, right? Nothing? I walk around a little bit? No? Oh, wait. I can take out the... Put on my tools here. -2 authority. Let's just dump that for the moment. Anything? Still nothing? How am I supposed to look under the floorboards if I can't access under the floorboards? Okay, well, it's after 9. Let's give it a night. Try to get through this night one more time. Let's go. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. How bad is it? The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep. Limbic system.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes. Then, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Dark Shore, my ass. I know what this is.
How have things been going for you out there?
Hugo showed up.
Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
No, I have not, you pompous ass. This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I don't care. That doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of. Is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it. Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream, the worst of them all.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later. In front of the video rental. There is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
It doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church. Open my eyes. Oh, sheesh. I even fell asleep on sitting in the chair. Oh, that sucks. I really should shave. Still nothing. Electrochemistry impossible. No more steam. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. No. Is shaving the right call? 72% says sure. Aha. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly. Feel your clean-shaven cheeks. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you as if you just came in from a cold bath. Was shaving the right call? The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little longer, maybe? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you look pretty awful. You almost look like a professional. Okay. The picture. You look like a really dissolute clown. Jeez. Alright, fine. Still no way to get under the floorboards, despite Wackaloon telling me there was to look under the floorboards. Walk back and forth, walk back and forth. Still nothing, still nothing. Okay. Alright, that's it then. Put away my flashlight. Use some drugs. Get ready for the day. Alright. No, put on the other boots. I like the other boots anyway. Okay. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, chewy caramel. Oh. Mounds don't. Morning.
Yes.
So, I shaved. Yes, Lieutenant stares at your shaven face, his eyes narrowed. I don't know what to say. He coughs. Perhaps. What is it? You can tell me, Kim. I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the... He stops. Either way, good on you. The lieutenant gathers himself. You were saying? Nothing. Fine. Hey, lady. With a sword.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Nothing. Alright. What do we got? Looks like I'm not the one being distracted here. Besides, I did tell you that I cook, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright, what have I got? Let's go mail that letter and see if it worked, then go back and tell the dude, see if that worked. Yes, for sending mail. Drop the white envelope into the mailbox. Boing. Alrighty then. About a week's worth of mail is collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow. Alright, let's go back to Everard. Lieutenant turns towards the industrial harbor. If we don't mention anything to him, he probably won't know before it's too late. Lucky mail delivery box? Good mail delivery box. Kim's looking at me weird again, isn't he? Okay. Okie dokie. Let's not mention that to anybody. Okay, so what are we gonna do next? Can go in here. Yes, I can tell you're distracted. Kind of a nice image though. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I don't know. Forgot. Oh, Everard. Yeah, I was gonna go talk to Everard. Can I just steal one more bottle somewhere? Come on. Hey guys, check it out. I shaved.
Again. I can't
Okay, fine. Bye. Jeez. How about you?
What is it?
Did you hear me sing? Did you like it? It was pretty good, Harry. She pokes her companion with an elbow. Wasn't it, John? That was... He stares at you. Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Oh, horrible. Truly horrible, he continues. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to... Hey, John, she quietly interjects, giving you a compassionate side glance. He's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it. Well, I get 5 points for that anyway. Okay, goodbye. I need 5 points and just a couple more bottles. Can I go steal some bottles off these tables? Look at all these empty bottles. Come on, I can catch some of those in. I have equipped pry bar, and it did not open that container down there, that freezer. I need a bigger pry bar. Great big Herkin pry bar. What am I doing? Anything? I gotta find this crypto-fascist guy. I don't even know where he's at. Oh, no. Trash container. I used a key on that. Why are these pictures showing up in the map? In the man from Helmdall. Oh, pain threshold, medium. Yeah. Physical instrument, legendary. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can. Joyce Messier. Well, let's go and see if I can get in trouble. Come back and talk to Everard. Come on, dudes. Rock me up an ass. Steps necessary to go talk to this Everett guy are pretty annoying. I had to figure out those crane controls and go move his container box somewhere. Oh, welcome back. Ripping out fur. Well, that sounds like a little bit more than play fighting. It sounds like the claws are out. Rhetoric, 17%. I can retry it. Impossible. 17%. Let's try the rhetoric check. Hat busted, didn't it? Okay, fine. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric? Because getting physical wasn't an option? Because what wasn't an option? Lieutenant looked startled. Using my body over my wits. Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You could do that after hours. Knock on the door. Ow. Jeez, dude. That is loud. Okay. Fine. Bye. I'm awake. Hey, just some of the sound effects in here are really, really loud. I think about me and you. I do. Tonight. That's only right. I think about baby. And hold you tight. Alrighty.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail. The golden boy returns once more. Wonderful, simply wonderful, Harry. He claps his hands together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy. Of course, I already knew this. 70 points. Schwang. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. He nods to the lieutenant, smiling broadly. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun. Nothing is off the table. Drama. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in. That always used to work for me when I was dating. Just kidding. Anyway. The signatures, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise. Can I get my gun now? Harry, I've got to be honest with you. He turned solemn. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done. You bastard. Wait, fine, where is it? An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out. This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying. So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy. Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. He smiles, shaking his head in wonderment. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that. Wild. Anyway. The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me in the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building. She was waving it around at people? As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details, he smiles. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt. Who is this old woman? Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're going to have to go in blind, Harry, but she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs. There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said. Not good at all. I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig. Smile flickers in the corners of his mouth. It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction. Can you set up a meeting? I already have, he holds out his index finger. Tonight, starting 2200 hours, near the old fish market on the coast, the one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, he claps his hands. Back to the fun stuff. Yeah, a little unbalanced. We'll be there from 2200 until 0200. Oh, okay, so it's going to be another late night. More fun stuff, he looks at you. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do. Did you order the hangman killed? I did not, Harry. He shakes his head energetically. Although I am very, very glad he's dead. What do you gain from him being dead? Why, a war, of course. And what do you have to gain from a war? Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men? Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol and with public opinion on our side, we can hold them off. We can hold off 2 men or 15 men or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste. Yeah, everyone hates them except ultra-liberals, maybe, which happens to be me. And, really? You're not an ultra-liberal, Harry. Get the fuck out of here. Don't be a retard. He smiles warmly. How is this connected to the strike? Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war, or in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, he pauses to rub his chin. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we don't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even that damn coffee maker. We're going to take it, all of it, for the people, and fuck Wild Pines. The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often. So that's why you haven't let Joyce in. Yes, it's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance. What? Tits from her asshole. It's a local saying. Actually, no, it's not. Why are you telling me your plans? Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. He looks at the swordfish clock and nods. It's already happening. How many of you guys... Oh, sheesh. How are you going to fund your new independent harbor? Oh, you mean what sort of goods are we going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients who will ditch us? Harry, we've thought of everything. Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day. No, I don't like that guy. You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave en masse. Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez, which they misspelled there, and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic, new revenue streams. That's drugs. Drug trafficking. Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samara Nisola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities. That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it? The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, he makes air quotes. Has bad optics, maybe illegal in some countries. The Debardeurs Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're going to transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. He slams his fist on the desk once more. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone. And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon. I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. He smiles. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez. Interesting. I have to admit that's a well put together plan and far removed from you. He smiles slyly. It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is but a small part of Martinez. So is there a trade or isn't there? Well, let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music, young mothers who want to start businesses, models who want to walk catwalks, and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to kingdom come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight. Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it. Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. No, Harry, that's boring, he sighs. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it. Boys, he looks around the container. Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering? Well, that's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. Thank you, Harry, thank you. He bows courteously in his chair. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You've already done so much work. Can I ask you about specific union members? We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. His eyes are shining. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. Ah, you can bother Leonard with that. He points to the door. He loves to run his mouth on such matters, but I'm in big-time mode, Harry. The signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with a construction noise. Harry shakes his head. By now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces. So the village is doomed, Lieutenant says grimly. We were there. You saw the waste? The place? A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. He slams his fist on the table, causing some of the coffee to spill. We are going to reset it. Reset, he repeats. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce. What do you mean? Harry, imagine a youth center, supermarket, church complex, deploying hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. That's terrible. He leans forward. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on. Low-income housing. Huh. Youth supermarket church complex? Do you really expect me to believe that? Yes, I do. I got the center. I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on. There's true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. Conceptualization. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all. Wait, but will you erect a statue to yourself? I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in ozone hating me. That will be my statue, and yours. We're doing this together. Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote. Oh, I do, Harry. I really do. He crosses his arms on his chest. I'm going to make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours. That's my job, just like yours is to keep the peace. And how many of you guys are there in the Union? 2,372, he replies like a whip, plus yours truly, of course. 2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. Okay, that's it for now. Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and Debordeurs Union. Suddenly there's sadness in his tone. This, he points to you then himself, has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together. But if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open. A few more questions about the harbor. I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. He takes a sip from his coffee. So what's on your mind? I guess that's it for now. Very nice, Harry. Anything else? We might talk again later. Right. Okay. What did I get myself into this time? Confront the pigs. Get your gun back. Nothing. Got some skill points. I could crank something up. What did I have to crank up before? Physical instruments? Oh, what was it? Something. Volition. Drama. Rhetoric? Rhetoric? Really? Yeah. Oh, it was rhetoric. Oh my gosh, it was, wasn't it? Don't I have to do rhetoric in order to get that check with the funky dude in the restaurant? Alright, let's head back over there and see if that works. Yeah, I got 25 bucks. Not sure where I got the extra money, but run, yeah. And I'm actually getting ready to wrap it up. It's about 2 hours, and for some reason I'm getting all stuffy again. Oh wait, I can talk to this guy briefly. Maybe?
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not going to bother you with a long greeting just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important
Okay,
police
Leo,
officer
you seem to
and
know
all.
everyone
And
around here. I want to ask
personally,
about
I think the
someone.
more people keeping the peace,
Mr.
the
Everett
better.
doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys, he thinks for a moment. But who'd you want to talk about? I don't know. Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning. Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does, but a very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business, not even in Revachol, they say. Let me stop you there, Leo. I had another question. Sure, mister. He seems a bit surprised by your abruptness. Your abruptness, not you abruptness. What is it? Tell me about Mañana. He's a union man through and through. Good guy. He falls silent, hesitating. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much. Talks to Everard sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better. Tell me about Measurehead. Oh, he's really something, little man starts laughing. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. He suddenly falls quiet. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that. Tell me about Titus. Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. Little man rubs a patch on his elbow. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice friendly sort old Titus is. Huh. Tell me about Everard. I best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everard would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister. If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. Tell me about Rene. The night guard? Oh, he's a peculiar fellow. Leo looks at the guard booth on the wall. He's the strong, silent type, you could say. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Rene. They lived on the same street their entire lives, even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. He chuckles again. Strange fellows, but Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once... Hold up. Gaston was your human studies teacher? Oh, Mr. Martin, yes, Leo nods. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then. Actually, I want to talk about something else. Except I don't. What's in that container? That should be empty. Told you so. Okay, I'm off. Learned about people, did some stuff, other stuff, and more stuff. Okay. Alright, what am I going to do here? No, I am stopping, sorry. I will go and wrap up here shortly. And head back to... I can do the rhetoric check and then see if I can talk to the one guy, but then, you know, I think I'll probably wrap it about that point. It is just shy of 2 hours. And this is just about the time that, well, we usually start streaming, so wrap that in there. I might continue for just a few minutes, but I'm probably going to finish up here by doing a rhetoric check on what's his face at the Whirling in Rags, our good buddy, the head of the Hardy Boys. Just call it a night. Morning in the game. It's pretty dark though. Oh, I have 25 bucks. I can actually go and buy a game over here. Speaking of games. I want to buy the We're All game. Alright, if you say so. But you better stay away from those immoral, occult rituals. Fine. I have something I can look at. What's the We're All game? High Pasterno Fantastique Populaire board game illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's the 3rd edition, mega setting, supplements module, and can't be played without the main game. Oh, isn't that special? Large letters on the front form a title, We're All. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids, some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings. Examine the box. Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel adds a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures. Shake the box. Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? A fantastic alternate world full of magic and wonder? None of that witless man from Hjelmdal fascist dross hidden behind faux realistic allegory. We're All is no cliche-ridden apologia for colonial violence. We're All is pure imagination. Rhetoric. Yes, the We're All setting is known for its complicated system of political alignments, but if you're not into that, you can just hack your way through dungeons in search of loot. That's what most people do. Sounds like D&D to me. Look at the back. A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to We're All. Leave behind isolas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasterno fantastique and unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening We're All. Can your band of adventurers save the world? Yes, we're ready to take on this challenge. Exactly, that's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rule book, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. In no time, you could be romping through the grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskell riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest. Open the box. Oh my gosh. More stuff. Close the box. It's a board game. I'll go check it a little bit later when I can look through all that stuff, because I do have that one character for it. So, now let's go over and talk to what's his face. And where is what's his face? Oh, if I get, what do I have to do to talk to this lady? Rhetoric?
Every snowflake is like a little gift.
Composure. Like I'm ever going to do composure as an upgrade. Composure gives me 1 check. All right, Mr. Hardy, let's talk to you. Yeah.
It's you again. What is it?
Wait a minute. Rhetoric. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Let me just whip out this rhetoric point and then level up. Rhetoric. There. Now, I'll go use my rhetoric all over you.
It's you again. What is it?
83% this time. Come on. Come on. This has got to work. Come on. Yes. Oh, Jesus. This is like 4th time it took to get this guy. Convince Titus he's being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now, Titus will never falter. One of his boys will. Just remember, it's more than about Clausia. It's about these men in Martinez, their district, their responsibility. Shivers. Outside, under the rising sun, tattered and in ruins, the windows of the cafeteria glow with her morning light. Okay, you're just being weird. That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim. Huh? Lieutenant raises his eyebrow. You'll get it. Go on. Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you. Oh, got it. He takes out his notebook. Kill you because they don't like you. All because you're a foreigner. Goddamn right. Don't come around if you're not from around. Fuck you. I'm not from around. That's not why we... There we go. He jots down a note. Don't come to the wild north if you're not white enough. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember. It wasn't that. It wasn't, the fat man says to Louise. We didn't shoot him. That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the... Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up. The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm. Firearm. A Glace 08 or a .38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's on to you. He knows what you're trying to do. Volition. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason? I should have looked at Kim first. Shit. We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when... He takes a breath, wheezing. Shut up, Angus. He was dead before you hanged him? Fatty! Little guy hits Angus on the back of the head, a loud slap. Say one more thing to the cops at all. Dennis! Titus roars. Stand down or I'll beat your head in. Theo! He points to the old man. Take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. The room falls quiet. So quiet you can hear Angus wheeze. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying. I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. He grabs his chest. I'm sorry. Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Lizzie snaps at him. Now it's all pointless because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. She turns to him. I told you, just give her up. Lizzie turns to the fixer. Your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard. Fine, I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast, she walks off without looking back. Okay, interesting. You're in. He's all yours. Questions? Kim, we did it. Lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. So, if Claudia didn't kill him, why the cover-up? You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. She's told me some people were after her from Aranya. She wouldn't say any more. Yeah, she wouldn't. She's fucked if she shows up on police radar. These people, who are they? They're powerful. He looks out the window. Connected to the moral intern. She is clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your system, she'd be ghosted away. And why wouldn't you help someone like that? By taking on a murder? Why would I? He shrugs. I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. So you didn't kill him. He was already dead. He nods. You hang the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head. Another nod. Why? Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit. Girls, plural? There's another girl? Two of them? Take note of this. They're probably going to say more about her later. Did she kill him? Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't. He doesn't think she did, or at least he hopes she didn't. What happened Sunday night? Claudia came down. He points to the stairs. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know. Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. How did you know? I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario, only in reverse. Good analogy, boss. The rat-faced man snickers. You don't get to talk yet, Shanky, points at him. You're still on the bench, and you keep taking it easy too, Angus. He turns back to you. What happened then? We went upstairs. Sure as day, the merc was dead, and there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking, he scratches his chin. Dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. He means they'd been fucking? Tibbs patched the window, and the corpse, we hanged. Who's Tibbs? The 8th Hardy? Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business. Right now he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess. So, who killed the merc then? Any leads? Not yet, just some ideas. She said the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere, so that's a clue. What are you thinking? I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his. Hers, you mean? I mean the people after Klasia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her. I like that, young guy nods. Been thinking the same thing myself. And you had ideas about his past too? I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood probably. Or it could have been someone else from Cornell. He pauses to think. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you. He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers? In a manner of speaking. Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one. Earlier you said the girls asked you for your help. Was this the other girl? That's right. He blinks. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message. It's her, isn't it? The missing 8th Hardy? That's the other girl. The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes. I'll say it again. Titus turns to you. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her anyway. You know it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. His face sets like concrete. Shakes his head solemnly. We're Hardy boys, and that's it. You're a knuckle-headed, chauvinistic pig. Okay. Sure. But can you tell me anything about this affiliate? Name? Current location? Nope, he says. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to. I'm sorry I made you guys fight. Yeah, me too. Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time. You do that. He grabs his beer and swirls it in his hand and thinks of something. Hey, cop, before you go. Suddenly the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column. He looks up, Klasia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection, but you would still prefer if we didn't take her away? That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers. We'll take that into account. Lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Okay, that's it. Interesting. All right. Well, all right, guys. That's about my 2-hour point. Have you talked to this guy? Anything to say? Nope. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and save here. Thank you all for watching the stream. And I will thank you. And then I will probably catch this up again tomorrow. Let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday. Yeah, probably tomorrow, and probably shooting for around the same time, probably 1600 to 1800 my time on this side. So might be a little bit earlier if I can, if I'm feeling motivated, but I am trying to kind of stick to a same time so people know to find my stream. So thanks again. Talk to y'all soon.